Hi everyone, and welcome to Big Ideas Growing Minds. We are so happy you're here. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means the world to us. And with that out of the way, let's begin the video. Today's big idea comes from Chris Voss and his best-selling book, Never Split the Difference. Negotiate as if your life depended on it. The book is a guide on how to use hostage negotiation techniques in everyday situations. Chris Voss is a leading expert on negotiation. He taught international business negotiation at Harvard University and was the lead international kidnapping negotiator for the FBI for 4 years. In the book, we learn that the art of negotiation is all about communicating effectively. Chris Voss demonstrates how good negotiation skills are relevant in every part of life. When closing a business deal, getting a good price for a new car, or persuading your children to go to bed. Let us walk you through some of the most powerful negotiation techniques presented in the book. The power of active listening. Chris Voss argues that the foundation for being a successful negotiator is realizing that people want to be heard, understood, and accepted. A good negotiator knows how to listen and collect all the information they need before they attempt to close a deal. You have to make your counterpart feel safe enough to open up and reveal her true needs. Active listening is the most effective way to achieve this. So, take a step back, clear your mind, and truly listen. A natural next step is to mirror your counterpart. Mirroring is done by repeating the last 3 words or the most critical words from the last statement made. Mirroring lets your counterpart know that you are hearing what he is saying. After mirroring, you should stay silent for a moment, leaving room for him to clarify any misunderstandings. The skill of mirroring takes practice. However, mastering it pays a great dividend in all your social interactions and relationships. And remember to not merely focus on the words you say, also pay a great deal of attention to the way you deliver them. Your default voice should be playful or positive. The key is to relax and smile while talking, even if it is over the phone. An active listener speaks gently, but with confidence, mirrors the other person's wording, and allows seconds-long silences between speech. The power of empathy. Negotiators can also use empathy as a powerful tool during negotiations. Empathy is the ability to understand how someone is feeling, not the ability to feel that feeling or agree with the other person. An empathetic negotiator communicates this understanding by naming the feelings of the counterpart during the negotiation, a process called labeling. Labeling helps calm the emotions of your counterpart as she feels validated. It usually begins with, "It seems like," "It sounds like," "It looks like." Notice that the first person point of view is not used. The word "I" makes people more defensive. Using a neutral language encourages your counterpart to be more responsive. The power of open-ended questions. Contrary to popular belief, receiving no as an answer is not a failure. It often just means, "I'm not comfortable yet." To a skilled negotiator, no is not an indication that the negotiations have ended. Instead, they see it as a signal that the dialogue is about to begin. The need for safety and control is a basic human need. Being able to say no helps your counterpart feel like they're in control and creates a more constructive and collaborative environment. Of course, yes is the ultimate goal in any negotiation, but don't strive for it early on. One way of guiding the negotiation in your preferred direction is by posing open-ended questions to your counterpart. Once you know which way you want to direct the conversation, asking carefully planned questions that begin with how or what can help you influence your counterpart to construct a favorable shared solution. And be aware that a yes means nothing without the how. When we hear yes, we often ignore any signals indicating that the counterpart is not truly on board, which can result in the agreement falling through. Instead of a yes, you should therefore aim for getting a "that's right," because this means you not only have an agreement, you also have an understanding. And notice it is "that's right" and not "you're right." Receiving "you're right" is usually a disaster. Your counterpart may agree with you theoretically without really taking responsibility for the conclusion. Your right is often simply used to get the other person to quit bothering you. Conclusion. Let's leave you with these final reflections. Winning in a negotiation is not about how smart you are. It's about convincing your counterpart that you have the same goal as them. And remember, yes is useless without how. An agreement is good, a contract is better, and a signed check is best. And with that, we conclude this summary of Never Split the Difference. We hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a like. Take care and see you soon.